Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Bookmas day number 5.
Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here.
Alright, first off, we gotta appreciate the shirt. I just got it for my birthday. All booked for Christmas, and it's got a book Christmas tree. I love it. But new filming spot, we have Christmas tree in the background and all the books I'm going to be talking about today. But this video is recommending you wintry, Christmassy reads for this winter holiday season, and then my winter Christmas TBR. Let's get right into this. We'll start off with the books I think you should read this winter. I'll start off with my one and only Christmas book, which I don't own. So it's only for the holidays, and this is my favorite Christmas romance. I've read not many, but this is my favorite. It's a dual point of view. It follows two characters, Quincy and Tia, I believe. And Tia's family is going to this resort cabin place type thing for the holidays, and Quincy's family owns this place. It was so good. Then we have the selection, which isn't necessarily Christmassy or wintry, but it just gives those vibes. This is basically The Bachelor, which I've never seen, but people I know the gist of The Bachelor. It's like one prince and 35 girls come for the prince, basically date all of them and pick one to be his queen. I love the series. Kind of cringy at times, but I loved it the same. Then, if you'd like to be depressed, read The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is basically Charlie's diary, I guess, of him like coming of age, some horrible things happening to him. But I related to him in a little bit in several ways. And it was just a sad book, but a good one. I feel like everyone should read this. Then, Mad Honey. There are a lot of scenes in winter where the lady goes out to tend to her bees in the snow. But definitely look up some content in this, because I would not have bought or picked this up and read it if I knew. But if I knew the thing that went on in this. But very, very good mystery thriller. Definitely got caught off guard, but very good book. It's basically, it's dual point of view. It follows Olivia and Lily, and Olivia is the mom to, what's his name? Ashton, I think? Asher. Olivia is the mom to Asher, and Asher gets mixed up in this whole mystery thing, and someone dies, and he's basically blamed for it, but you figure out the truth pretty quick. Then, a local author to me, my friend, Chantel Dio's book, Not What They Expected. This is the second in a series, but you don't necessarily have to read the first one to read this one. But this one has a lot of snow scenes, Christmas scenes, holiday scenes, so definitely pick this up. It follows Thomas and Elizabeth, and Thomas lives in his hometown. He's lived there his whole life, and Elizabeth just moved back from college, and Thomas has been in love with Elizabeth since high school. It's them finding themselves, but also finding each other. It was so good. I loved it. It's a Christian rom-com. Definitely pick up Not What They Expected. Now on to Miss Lynn Painter. We have Betting on You. I love Lynn's young adult books, like more than anything. But this is so good. It's fake dating. Basically, it follows Bailey and Charlie. It's dual point of view. Bailey's mom her parents are divorced, but Bailey's mom starts dating again, and Bailey doesn't like this, and so she has met Charlie. He's arrogant. He's a jerk, basically. She's met him over several occasions, several years on accident, and they finally meet up again, and she's like, "You'll annoy my mom's boyfriend. Let's fake date." So basically that, and it's set mainly in winter. and there's a lot of snow mentioned and like ice skating. Yeah. Then Fake Skating by Lynn Painter. This is my favorite book of the year. Possibly. Most likely. This is a hockey romance book. It's dual point of view, follows Alec and Danny. They are ex-best friends. They used to be childhood friends, but something happened, which they talk about in this. Something happens and they stop talking and they are angry with each other. And then Danny moves back to town after her parents get divorced. She moves in with her grandpa and is going to school with Alec again. And they end up fake dating. But you need to figure out by yourself why that happens. But look at all these tags. I love it. Then another hockey romance, Rival Darling. This is also set in winter. 100%. Fake Skating was set in winter too. I forgot to say that. Winter in Minnesota. So very, very snowy. But yeah, this one is hockey set in winter. Very much snowy in this. And it follows Violet and Reed. And Reed is known for his bad boy reputation. He's big bad ice hockey player and everything. And she dated her ex-boyfriend, was Reed's biggest rival hockey player or whatever. And that ended badly for Violet, so she decides she's never going to date a hockey player again. In comes Reed. Then the reappearance of Rachel Price gives winter vibes, I feel. Basically, Belle, Rachel's daughter, is doing a documentary. Like, she gets asked to do this documentary on the disappearance of her mom because her mom's been missing for 16 years. But then, obviously, Rachel reappears, and it's you figuring out what the heck happened to her. Like, where'd she go for 16 years? Like, what happened? And last but not least, we have Shatter Me. This entire series, love. Mwah. Perfect book. Perfect series. Love everything about it. And it's not necessarily set in winter. The weather in this world fluctuates a lot because it's very messed up. But this follows Juliet, and Juliet is imprisoned in an asylum because her touch kills people. And then in comes her new cellmate, a boy. So those were the books that you need to read this winter. Now on to the books I want to read this winter. Starting off with the Christmas books. I have 3 Christmas books I would like to read. Starting off, we have Some Like It Cold, which is a Christmas romance book. I think the girl is visiting home for the holidays. And I think there's a guy involved. So, Some Like It Cold. Then, Let It Snow by John Green, which is, I've watched the movie. It's 3 stories by 3 different authors tied into one. So, and I'm going to buddy read this with my friend. I'm very excited for it. Yes. And then this one we got as a free thing in a Walmart order. But it's a little small town Texas Christmas romance. A Texas Christmas bargain, apparently. But it's small, so I'm hoping to get to it. Then we have The Maze Runner. I love the movie so much, and I want to read the book, but most of these here are from my 25 to read in 2025 list. You'll probably see these in some upcoming videos in the BOOKMAS. But yeah, so The Maze Runner, if you don't know what this is, it follows Thomas, and Thomas is thrown into this maze with tons of other guys, and basically, there's monsters. You're trying to get out through this maze, but it's not working, blah, blah, blah. Girl shows up. We'll see if it's as good as the movie. Then, To All the Boys I Loved Before. This, I think, gives winter vibes and, like, Christmassy. And I love the movie. Again, can't wait to see how this goes. It follows Lara Jean, and Lara Jean writes letters to every boy she's ever had a crush on and keeps them in a box in her closet. And then one day her younger sister finds them and ships them out. Then we have The Book Thief, which I know is sad, and it's set in 1939. Something. I don't know. I know it's going to be sad, and it's long, small print, so I've been putting it off, but hopefully I'll get to it. We have Small Steps, which is the spin-off to the book Holes. So I think it follows the character Armpit. Yeah, so also been putting that off, but I do really want to read it. Then we have Thriller, Mother May I. Girl's daughter gets stolen from her, and then she has to like follow rules the kidnapper gives her to get her daughter back, or son. I don't know. But yeah, and then this one, Grumpy Darling, which is the second book in the Rival Darling series. And I think it very much gives winter because hockey, ice, snow, so I don't know. But this is a best friends to lovers. It's Reed from the first book, which I recommended you, his brother Grayson, and his best friend Paige. And I loved seeing them in the first book, so I really can't wait to see them progress into romance in this. So then Tweet Cute, which I got for my birthday last year, and I just feel bad for not reading it yet. And I am really excited to read it. It's like these two, it's kind of a complicated premise to explain. So they're falling in love in real life, I think. And then on Twitter, they're feuding over grilled cheese. Something like that. I might have got it backwards. I don't know. Something like that. And last but not least, City of Bones. I've heard such good things about this series and this world. So I am so excited to read this. It's like the shadow hunters, I think, and they like hunt demons, but only if you are a shadow hunter you can see them. Like humans can't see the shadow hunters. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to read it and find out. But yeah, those are all the books that I think you should read this winter, and those are all the books I want to read this winter. But yeah, that's all. Happy Bookmas Day 5. We'll see you in 2 days. We won't see you tomorrow, but we'll see you the next day for Bookmas Day 6, which it's going to be a good one. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing something festive and you're drinking a nice, warm, Christmassy drink. But yeah, you'll have to let me know if you've read any of these books. And if you like them, just let me know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. But I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Bookmas Day number 4. Oh, this light's so bright. Oh my gosh. Oh, can barely take it. Oh, Lord.
Santa, tell me